Alright, recording. Hapex had to pop out, but we're going to go ahead and do the next trial, which I think is Titania, which is what, the Queen of the Fairies from Shakespeare, Midsummer Night's Dream, but it's a King of the Fairies in this setting. I think it may have shown up as a summon in one of the earlier Final Fantasies or a boss, but I don't remember. But the whole deal is that Titania is not necessarily a primal, but like got corrupted by a Sin Eater, or was it a Light Warden? Basically, we're fighting a Light Warden by fighting Titania.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'll go ahead and pop the queue. It might take a few minutes. Not meet the requirements.
I'm on Gunbreaker.
Should be right. Try again.
Are you on back on Ultros? I guess you had.
Got back to Ultros. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked this time. I don't know why it yelled at me. Wait, what the fuck? It's weird. Try again.
View search info.
I could try disbanding and reforming the party. Maybe it still thinks Apex is here.
Yeah, I don't know how true it is, but they were saying somewhere in a Reddit comment that there was no Old English word for queen, and that's why they call Titania the king.
Mm.
Oh.
I don't know how true that
That's
is. Then
cool.
also the fairies are kind of genderless, although they kind of skew feminine. But
Yeah, that's a.
Androgynous fairy seems pretty appropriate.
Yeah, Berserk has a similar thing, if I remember right, with its pixies. I just assumed that was how pixies were generally.
I mean, with Fail, they're definitely going. That one you can pretty much guarantee they're trying to, have her be a woman fairy, right? But like, maybe that's partially because I'm biased because of the voice actress, right? But
No, yeah. I think you're right.
It's kind of interesting. I noticed when we were doing the story that one of the Amaro, the main Amaro's name is Seto, which is the name of Red 13's dad in Final Fantasy VII, which I don't know if they're doing something on purpose with that. Kind of has a wise non-human ally thing going in common with Seto. I guess we didn't really get to talk to Seto very much, did we? Sort of dead and stoned for the whole game.
Yeah.
Spoilers for Final Fantasy VII.
Oh no! There probably are going to be more people like that with the remake coming out. First time experiencing 7. I got a few new timers here.
Cool. So I'll main tank and you'll off tank, and this will just try to figure it out.
So in general, I've been leaving off my tank stance for about 10 seconds, and then turning it on as a off
Just
tank.
to keep up with. That's
to keep up,
interesting.
to be solid 2. Sometimes I can break ahead with that though, so let me know if that starts to happen, and I'll.
Okay, you can always
I
throw a
should be
shirk at me. That probably will fix it.
Should be all right.
Yeah, a bunch of people viewing the cutscene. I think we're probably fine to just figure it out. Do a ready check and then we'll get countdown.
That's what I should have been doing.
Countdowns.
No, the lolly ho emote.
Oh yeah.
yeah, give a lolly ho to all the bosses before I kill them. It's my Lalafell's way of milady. There's a tip to add emote.
I think adding Lollyho is like the best thing for your Lalafell RP, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom Rune looks like it's a donut. You stand in the middle. It's a silly song.
I listened to this song for 2 hours last night, and I still didn't get my X clear, so I have more in my future.
Outstanding.
Wet, wet, wet. Calls to the water. 4 water orbs, different number of circles around them. Looks like it's
The
charging
circles are
up.
just a countdown.
Yeah. Fire resistance up, okay. Flame rune. Going elemental for fairy boss is pretty cool. Stack indicator. Okay, I could see that being quite a bit more intense in X Interroom. Midsummer Night's Dream, there you go.
Yeah, they know what they're referencing.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we've seen too many arena changes. I guess there is like Sephiroth. Roots to grow. Oh, okay, this is that. We saw this with the Mist Dragon, right? Where it has a little pattern that shows you what the roots are going to look like before they grow.
These guys
Start.
give you a nasty bleed and you get stuck in the roots if you get hit by them, so...
Oof. Phantom Rune. Donut. Bright Sabbath. Rate damage, it looked like. Okay.
Yep.
Try to just shake it off on that. Frost Rune. I see. Basically follow them as they blow up, but stay away from each other.
We heard you like Shiva's mechanic. Let's give you another one and Shiva's mechanic.
Yeah, I kept failing that mechanic last night in X, so...
I
It's
love
good
that they
practice
do
with those
that.
here.
They can basically generate new mechanics just by combining 2 known mechanics. Okay, Puck, hey! There we go.
So I don't know if it matters in normal. In extreme, people tank the north and the west one, Puck and T-spot them, and you generally kill Mustard Seed first. So I don't know if it's that Mustard Seed can't be tanked, or it's just that because you're killing him first.
He definitely is untankable, from what I've seen.
Okay.
I see. I'm getting Vuln stacks over here, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I think both the tanks just give you...
Get Vuln stacks every time. I
Yeah,
see.
like the one's giving a nasty blunt debuff, I think. Puck.
He's off your hands. Get over here.
Yeah.
Now we keep them separated or stack them?
I think you want to keep them separated. They might get a buff if they're too close. I don't know if
Too
they're
close. Okay. I'm sure Soken et al. Had fun recording this song.
She's fucking Rita from Power Rangers.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. That's cool. Whoa! That's pretty neat. Alright, so they look different. One of them looks... Oh, Puck. Oh, okay. So... Does one of us have to tank 2 of these, and then Mustard Seed has no aggro table or something?
I think each tank is supposed to just grab one, and everyone
Okay.
just kills Mustard Seed.
I see.
Thanks, hang on.
So you've got Peace Blossom over there. Flarewing.
Yeah. Got these
Okay.
on them.
Sure, I understand what's happening. Okay, don't get pushed off the end of the stage. Oh, Puck's Rebuke. Ow. That must be the punishment for moving too far away from Puck. Got it.
Oh, both our healers are dead. I'm gonna...
Man.
I noticed there are a couple people... we don't have to kill them necessarily in any specific order, but we might want to tag which one just to get people
Yeah.
to focus. But for the
Mustard
biggest
Seed
reason is,
usually-
like, I noticed there's a stack that, like, I couldn't make it to in time, so I didn't but just because we're all kind of spread out attacking different things. You know, I specifically want to do this on Machinist and not on Dragoon, because I knew if I did on Dragoon, it would mess with my, like, I'm wearing the X-Fight brain going on.
That's a good
Like,
idea.
I can't help not attacking them in the order that, like, I know from that. But I can... I think part of the reason you kill Mustard Seed first in Extreme is because, like, they do casts in order, and, like, his cast goes last, so if you kill him fast enough, you can, you know, not take a big hit.
That makes sense.
There might be other reasons than that, but that's at least what I gleaned from just watching, you know, the guides that other people figured out, and then experiencing it myself, kind of thing.
Right. I was shake it off, bummer.
Yeah, so the Phantom Room can be either the get outside or get in, and you can tell besides her marker by how her wings look.
Oh, I see. Is there no marker in Extreme?
But the marker just comes up very late, so
I
you
see.
kind of have to look at her wings, and then it's the kind of, you know, let me show you how you're wrong thing that you've been kind of saying
yeah.
does now, right?
It's flashing to tell you should have seen something before that point.
Right. So when her wings are like really spread out and she's kind of levitating higher, that's when you want to be away, and when she's down towards the ground and her wings are kind of pulled in, you also want to be in.
So what is this
So at least
counting
they
down to?
match.
Is it counting down until it gives you the buff?
Yes, and I believe if you're not in, at least in Extreme, if not every puddle has a thing in it, it spawns an ad.
Oh, I see.
If it doesn't miss, I've never
That's why people
not
need to
seen-
stand in it. Okay, I was just trying to figure out what the difference between the standing in it mechanic was.
Yeah, you want to be in a puddle to get the so you don't take as much damage, but then also every unoccupied puddle spawns an ad. At least in Extreme. I don't know how it works, and I've never not seen people get it in normal.
Hmm.
There's only 4, so
But there's more than 4.
there's 8. And
Oh, okay. It definitely works that way.
Night Stream. This is a really cool fight. I'm digging it so far. Cool theming, cool mechanics. I wonder which fight they'll end up using if they do like a PAX challenge.
I think this was what they were doing. This fight was what they were doing in some of the pre-release stuff. And they were saying, you know, a lot of groups having trouble clearing it.
Yeah, we did Ravanon, or Ravana rather. Which other ones did we do? Cezanne. It gets to the point on the last day of the convention that the people running it just walk around and tell everyone what to do, because people get really salty when you wait in line for an hour and then you lose.
Yeah.
You basically need to have somebody there that's like yelling what to do. I haven't lost one yet, but I've come pretty close. They tune it to be a little bit more forgiving, I think. Right, so the one in the dead center blows up first. They blow up in the order we see them, right? Shit. Get hit by one of them, unfortunately. I don't know if she has a cleave, so I get extra nervous about that.
The
got
divination
Puck.
room definitely is a...
Alright, got peas.
It seemed like when I ran away from Puck last time, I got hit for like 999,000, so we have to stand right in front of them and not move. I saw some mechanic that looked like we were going to get pushed off the edge, which is why I ran away and then just got wrecked. I'm excited to roll in tank as your main this time, Flarewing. It's good to have the person I know as the other tank.
Oh, yeah. Coordinating tanks over Discord is much better than Blind Party.
Next time we do a 4-man, we should see if you should queue it on Gunbreaker if it's fine. I bet it would be. I think the DPS is pretty close.
I wouldn't mind if we could go with it.
mechanic. Mark mustard seed for 1.
War and peace.
Puck's breath.
Buck's breath is a stack.
Yeah. See, I think this one you want to try to be. You still want to be in the circle of the thing you're tanking.
My first clear on this, we had to use a DPS limit break 3 to get through the DPS check. On normal. I don't think you have to do that. I think we'll be fine, but
I think most people are doing it.
Puck's seems pretty brutal on the healers too.
yeah, we'll be able to get through it without it.
Cool. People got gear now.
Good deal.
Cool. I'm excited. I get my Blackest Night, whatever the ability is that you can throw a buff on an ally. Fun for tanking and off tanking. I think every tank class now has something they can throw on an ally.
Yeah. Heart of Stone is me.
Nice. I like that. It feels interactive. It feels like it has a higher skill cap of when to use it.
Good for off tanking too, because I can sit here and region you and buff you with a thing if I need
Nice.
to.
Yeah, because I think off tank was kind of boring before, and it looks like they're really committing with this expansion. Make sure there's always something to do with off tank. Oh man, all right, that's kind of nuts. I like it though. Fortunately, it's not that long, but I guess the melee would need to coordinate which one they're going to stand in to make sure they're being able to hit it. In extreme where DPS matters. Okay, so it's one in the center detonates first. Bright Sabbath, that's the damage. Do you have an AoE shield as well on Gunbreaker?
I do. I have a Heart of
Cool.
Light.
Yeah, I
Magic
think
damage only, but everything's magic, so.
they basically went and they said, what are the 2 most interactive abilities that we added to tanks and Stormblood, and let's give them to everybody, which I think was correct. Shake It Off. Shake It Off is my equivalent of that. Gives everyone a shield. It feels really good when you use it right before a raid damage attack. Healers appreciate it.
I really like the tank region. I don't like it's not a great region, but it really
It's a
just
little
keeps
bit.
things steady in a way, especially in conjunction with another tank cooldown. It's just like, okay, now there's not a lot of spiking. It's
More raid damage if you have a
really
party shield.
predictable.
Yeah, I like regen myself. Cool fight.
Here's the secret to getting commendations as a DPS. Don't
The
leave.
last one.
You're the last one.
After the cutscene finishes.
truth, it hurts, but it's true.
I need 30 more for the 500 for the mount. So
Do they,
I should check mine. I haven't looked at it in so long.
Is 500
You get-
still the only thing you get them out for?
No, I think there's a really crazy one, like a 3,000 or something.
you can get like an outfit for really high up. I don't know if there's a. Maybe there's another. There's like, I know the Magitech one is the 500.
Hmm.
Yeah, got that one, but I've only got 1150 commendations.
You got the Magitech one, Flare Wing. Like I remember that. I think you had gotten it the week before we started playing Final Fantasy 14.
I got that in Realm Reborn. I was pretty proud of myself for being a good tank at that point.
I have 860, so I must have the Magitech. I think it might be. It's an extreme number of Mentor roulettes to get a unique mount. That's cool. I'll cut the recording there. Thanks, guys.